Hi, my name is Angie Lynn and I am an angel medium. What that means to me is I am able to speak to spirits and angels and loved ones on the other side. It is a process that involves relaxing myself into a meditative state and giving you the message that they wish for you to hear. I can do forecasts as far as what's coming up for you in your future, but primarily what I've found when I do angel readings is what is it within yourself that maybe you are denying or not allowing yourself to be aware of that could really benefit you in healing and getting to a place where your life is even more blessed and more peaceful and more full of God's love. So as I was thinking about what I would like to do for this transition week into 2014 for the weekly Angel Oracle card reading, I became aware of the new moon falling on the 1st, something that happens every 19 years, so that's pretty exciting. And the reason that I like to note a new moon is because on a new moon I set an intention for myself, for my own personal life. And it's not a Wiccan or witchcraft kind of thing. It's just a way to keep track, to stay on task in honoring nature as I do this. So every new moon I set a personal intention for the next month. And then when the full moon comes around in the middle, I have typically become aware of what is blocking me from my intention and change that I'm seeking. So I release. I focus on what it is that is maybe not as pretty, that isn't serving me or my highest good, and I release it. And I start again on the next new moon. So with the new moon being at the beginning of 2014, it's a wonderful time to set an intention for the year, for the entire year of 2014. So today I am going to do things a little different, and I am going to ask the angels to help us better understand a true positive intention that we can set for ourselves as a whole, as a collective whole, me and you, for the year of 2014. So I feel drawn to grab the Romance Oracle deck, and maybe it's the romantic in me that, that New Year's Eve kiss, that kind of romantic girl that I am, that I'm pretty sure I won't be getting this year, but that's okay. I am A-okay with that. So let's just take a minute to center, and I always thank God for giving me the gift of connection. It's something I've had my entire life, and I am so very thankful and grateful for being able to truly feel and hear and see and know divine guidance. It's a true blessing, and something that I hope that all of you also seek in your lives. So that's how I begin. I begin with gratitude. I ask, and then I listen, I open. So and as I shuffle, I am feeling quite a few of the romance angels fluttering around. It's that same kind of the happy cry you have when you're watching a romance movie and they finally figure it out. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm hearing 2 cards for this reading. An intention that we can set for the year of 2014. Let's see what we get. first card is Make the Effort. You see two little kids playing out the romantic fantasy of a picnic and him offering her his very sweet kiss. Which goes in nicely with our second card, which is Children. For me, this is a very powerful and important message of our children. My child, I remember, but I also honor and feel my inner child as well. And it's a beautiful intention for the year of 2014 to make the effort to nurture the inner child and the children of our lives. As we nurture ourselves and our inner child, we are setting a beautiful example for the future generations that being respectful of yourself is just as important as being respectful of others, and that it is a worthy cause to take the time and make the effort to take those risky steps. I'm reminded of everybody having their fears and their doubts in their romantic relationships, and everybody having been burned, having been knocked on their butt, so to speak, by a relationship. And that's one thing in my life that I am actually very proud of myself for being able to do, is being open to receiving love and giving love and embracing love as it comes to me, much like a child would, without any inhibitions or false modesty, false ideals of who I am and what I would like in a relationship. And that's very much like a child. A child is just as they are, and they're not afraid to be bold, and they're not afraid to say what they want, and they're not afraid to ask for what they need. And it's a beautiful thing to find your inner child. And if your inner child is hurting from childhood, to nurture and reparent and love and embrace that beautiful little child. We are all children of God. Every single one of us, even the ones that hurt us, even the ones that are on a different vibration of greed or selfishness or whatever their path might be in this life, they are still a child of God. They still have the beauty of God within them. And when we can honor it within ourselves, we can see it within them too. And so I ask you to make the effort to love your inner child, the children in your life. Set the intention to be bold, to set the intention of being brave in love. It is not a small thing to love. It is a beautiful thing, and it requires courage. So be brave. Take the risk. If you fall down, get back up, nurture yourself, and find it again. Blessings and love.